Colombia is a country full of bright colors and a long, interesting past. Its official name is the Republic of Colombia. This name honors a famous explorer, Christopher Columbus. He was the one who started the time when Europeans explored the Americas. The country's history of exploring and discovering things is a big part of who it is. Colombia is at the very top of South America. It's like a bridge between big lands. It has a special spot touching both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. This important location has shaped its history, culture, and trade for hundreds of years. The Colombian flag is a beautiful symbol of the country. It's called El Tricolor Nacional. The flag has 3 stripes that go across. A wide yellow stripe for wealth, rich soil, and nature. Blue for the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. And red to honor the blood spilled by heroes who fought for Colombia's freedom. Let's look at some important facts about this cool country. The capital city of Colombia is Bogotá. It's a huge city high up in the mountains, the main place for politics, money, and culture. The city sits on a high flat area in the Andes Mountains, which makes its weather cool all year. Many of Colombia's most important government buildings, museums, and colleges are in Bogotá, making it a center of power and knowledge. Colombia has a lot of different kinds of people. As of 2025, there are over 52 million people living in the country. Colombia's total area is about 1,141,748 square kilometers, about 440,831 square miles, the 4th largest in South America. The money used in Colombia is the Colombian peso, often called COP. You'll see prices with the dollar sign, but it always means pesos. The official language is Spanish, but there are also over 65 native languages spoken all over the country, which shows its deep old roots. Colombia's government is a presidential republic, where the president is both the leader of the country and the head of the government. The government is split into the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. This system makes sure no one part has too much power. About religion, most Colombians are Roman Catholic. The Catholic Church has been a big part of the country's history and culture. But people are free to choose their religion, and you'll find more and more Protestant churches and other faiths practiced all over the country. Colombia's geography is super varied. It's one of the countries with the most different kinds of plants and animals on Earth. The huge Andes Mountains run through the country like a backbone. They split into 3 separate mountain ranges, or cordilleras: western, central, and eastern. These mountains create all sorts of weather and landscapes, from snowy peaks to green, fertile valleys. The mountains are where most of Colombia's rivers start. Many of Colombia's main cities, Bogotá, Medellin, and Cali, are tucked away in these mountain regions. To the east of the Andes, you'll find the Llanos, huge tropical grasslands, home to llaneros who herd cattle. Further south and east is the Amazon rainforest, a thick jungle covering almost a third of the country. A world of countless plants, animals, and bugs, and many native groups. Because it's so close to the equator, Colombia doesn't have the 4 seasons. Instead, the weather depends on how high up you are: hot tropical lowlands, cooler mountain cities like Bogotá at 2,640 meters, Paramos, and even glaciers on the tallest peaks. It's ranked as one of the most diverse countries in the world. Colombia has more kinds of birds than any other country, with over 1,900 types recorded. It's also a leader in orchids and butterflies, and home to jaguars, spectacled bears, pink river dolphins, and lively coral reefs. From the desert of La Guajira in the north to the jungles of the Amazon in the south, Colombia is a dream for people who love nature. Colombian culture is a lively celebration of life. You can see this best in its many festivals. One of the most famous is the Barranquilla Carnival, a 4-day explosion of music, dancing, and colorful parades. Another important event is the Medellin Flower Festival, or Feria de las Flores. Flower growers make huge, detailed displays called siluetas and carry them on their backs in a big parade. Food is super important. The food is filling and tasty and varies by region. A famous national dish is the bandeja paisa: grilled steak, pork crackling, chorizo sausage, rice, red beans, a fried egg, avocado, and an arepa. Arepas are a basic food: corn cakes grilled, fried, or baked, eaten with cheese, meat, or avocado. Along the coast, you'll find yummy seafood dishes made with coconut milk. And of course, no meal is complete without a cup of world-famous Colombian coffee. Traditional clothes show the country's variety. Ruanas for cool mountain weather, the sombrero vuelteado woven from cane, and the bright dresses of palenque. Daily life is very focused on family. Music and dancing are part of everyday life. Salsa is super popular, especially in Cali, the salsa capital of the world. Colombians are known for being warm, welcoming, and positive about life. They are generally friendly and nice to visitors, eager to share the beauty and culture of their beloved country. Before Europeans arrived, the land was home to many advanced native groups. The Muisca in the Central Highlands, famed for gold and the story of El Dorado. The Tairona, who built stone cities in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. And the Quimbaya, masters of metalwork. The time of Spanish rule began in the early 1600s. The Spanish took over native peoples and set up the Viceroyalty of New Granada with its capital in Bogotá. Large farms and haciendas grew, and natural resources, especially gold and emeralds, were sent to Spain. Cartagena became a key port, heavily fortified against pirates. Inspired by revolutions in Europe and North America, the independence movement was led by Simon Bolivar and Francisco de Paula Santander. On July 20th, 1810, the call for freedom was made in Bogotá. The final win came at the Battle of Boyaca in 1819. For a while, Colombia was part of Gran Colombia, including Venezuela, Ecuador, and Panama. The 1900s brought political trouble and a long internal fight, often called La Violencia, and the rise of powerful drug groups in the 1980s and 90s. They hurt the country's image worldwide. But in recent years, Colombia has made amazing progress, working to break up drug groups and signing an important peace deal with the biggest rebel group. Today, the country is much safer and is focused on building a peaceful and good future. Colombia's economy is, honestly, one of the strongest in Latin America, a varied and growing market. Natural resources form a main part: oil, the single biggest export, plus coal, natural gas, and nickel. Mining is key. Colombia is famous for emeralds, the best quality deep green gemstones. Farming has always been very important. Different climates grow many crops. Colombia is most famous for high-quality Arabica coffee, one of the world's biggest makers, especially in the lush coffee triangle. Other important farm exports include bananas, fresh flowers, sugarcane, and palm oil. Colombia is the world's second biggest seller of cut flowers. Colombia has been diversifying. Factories make clothes, fabrics, chemicals, and cars. The service industry, money, phones, and tourism, is also doing great. The government has attracted foreign investment, made cities safer, and created a better place for businesses. Bogotá and Medellín have become centers for new tech and ideas. Medellín, the city of eternal spring, is known for innovation. With ports on two oceans, Colombia has a big advantage in world trade. The future looks good, driven by new ideas and rich natural gifts. Colombia is, honestly, a dream place for tourists. One of the most popular places to visit is the old city of Cartagena. Its walled old town is a special place recognized by UNESCO. Walk through colorful colonial streets, admire beautiful Spanish buildings, feel the Caribbean breeze. Nearby are the Rosario Islands. Super clear water, white sand beaches, and bright coral reefs perfect for snorkeling and diving. For nature and adventure lovers, Tairona National Natural Park has some of South America's most beautiful beaches, backed by jungle and mountains. In the coffee region, visit Cocora Valley, famous for super tall wax palm trees, Colombia's national tree. The Amazon offers wildlife and a chance to learn native cultures. Medellín has transformed into an example of innovation and culture. Ride its famous cable cars and visit Botero Plaza. The Tatacoa Desert's otherworldly canyons make it one of the best places in Colombia for stargazing. Hidden gems include Salento, Jardín, and Villa de Leyva, towns that seem frozen in time. Visit Cano Cristales, the River of Five Colors, once thought too far and dangerous, now a symbol of the new, peaceful Colombia. The country is full of surprises waiting for travelers who love adventure. Colombia has produced, honestly, so many famous people who have made a big impact on the world. One of the most celebrated is Gabriel Garcia Marquez, a writer and journalist who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1982. His 100 Years of Solitude is a masterpiece of magical realism. In music, Shakira is a global superstar, a singer, songwriter, and dancer known for her mix of Latin pop and rock. Another major artist is Juanes, a rock musician from Medellin whose songs often talk about love, peace, and social issues in Colombia. Both have won many Grammy and Latin Grammy awards and use their fame to help good causes. Fernando Botero, painter and sculptor, is known for boterismo, with big, exaggerated forms. His work is in museums and public places around the world, including Medellin, and he helped create major museums in Bogotá and Medellin. Biking is a national passion, and cyclists like Nairo Quintana and Egan Bernal have won some of the world's biggest races, including the Tour de France. In soccer, players like James Rodriguez and Radamel Falcao have become stars in top European leagues. These people are more than just famous. They are cultural ambassadors for their country. They have helped change how the world sees Colombia, showing its talent, creativity, and strength on the global stage. Colombia is full of, fun and surprising facts. It's the only country in South America with coastlines on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. A special advantage and amazing ocean life. Colombia doesn't have seasons. It's on the equator, so the weather is steady year-round and depends on how high up you are. You can find warm beach weather and cool mountain climates at the same time in different parts of the country. A quirky tradition. It's common to put cheese in hot chocolate. It softens, melts a little, and you eat it with a spoon. A delicious mix of sweet and savory. While soccer is the most popular, the official national sport is tejo, throwing a metal disc at a gunpowder target which explodes when hit. Colombia is a land of amazing natural wonders. Cano Cristalis, the most beautiful river in the world, turns into a liquid rainbow each year. And the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta is the highest coastal mountain range on Earth. It's the world's leading source of high-quality emeralds and has over 1,900 types of birds. A birdwatcher's paradise. I hope you've enjoyed this journey, and I invite you to subscribe to learn about more wonderful countries around the globe.